Hey everyone, this is me, your friendly neighbor, the amazing Spider Boy. She-Hulk episode 4 review and breakdown. So let's get straight into the video. So this episode begins with a magician who is performing to the audience, and his name is Johnny Blaze. I know, guys. Like before the She-Hulk, the series released, the trailer had so many links to the Johnny Blaze because there's a board who's just like written on Johnny Blaze. So many people thought that it was the Johnny Blaze who's gonna appear as Ghost Rider, but no, guys. This is a completely a new person whose name is Donny Blaze, not Johnny Blaze. So don't get fooled about it. So they introduced a magician called Johnny Blaze in this episode, and so he performs his like his magic tricks to the audience. But the people who are seeing his performance, so they really didn't like his performance. So after seeing his, their reactions, Johnny Blaze started to think to show us some big a trick to them, to show a big trick to them. And so he called a audience from there to show a big performance to them, so a magic trick to them. And her name, the audience who he picked, the name is Madison. So she introduces herself, and then he shows a big like a magic trick to her, just like giving her flowers. So that was just like a little bit of small trick. And then later he just had, like a kind of a ring, and he just, with that, he opened a portal, literally a portal, which that belongs to the ancient, like the portal to the Wong. And cut from there, they shows Nepal, Nepal. And in Nepal, they shows a house where Wong lives, and they shows that how he just like sits in his sofa and he just watches TV and relaxing in his hall. And above from his hall, there's a portal just open from above his hall, and he just like looks shocked, and the lady just drops into her floor. That's her hall floor. And then Wong gets shocked, and he asks her that, who are you, and how did you come here? And she explains that, my name is Madison, and all the stuff like what happened before and how did she came here. And so later Wong just like realized that, okay, it's Donny Blaze and he's going to pay for it. So that's they showed us before the intro. So now they show us Jennifer Walters. Jennifer Walters is in her office watching TV about her news. And while she was watching the TV, just our portal just opens in her office, and in the portal Wong comes, and Wong explains the stuff what the Donny Blaze do to him, and just the things that what Donny Blaze did. And he explains that Donny Blaze is who's previously he was in the Kamataj and Ancient, and he was learning all the tricks from us, but we just like literally kicked him out of the Kamataj because he did a lot of the illegal stuff and bad things. And so Jennifer Waters listens to this, and so Jennifer Waters asks Wong, is there any other like evidence that you can show that he was in the with you in the Kamataj? And he explains and all the stuff. So Jennifer Waters says that, okay, I'll take this case and I will just like help you to win this case. And Wong, okay, so thank you. And he went back. And by the time Jennifer Walters is still like single, and so she decides to have a boyfriend. So she just like downloads the Tinder app, and she just like added a profile. And so she's in a Tinder now, and she literally like tried to get a date and just like try to get a boyfriend. So Jennifer Walters and Wong goes to the place where Donny Blaze lives in, and talks to his manager, and to him as well, that we file a case against you, so you have to come to court, and you have to like just deal with this, okay? And then they just left. So now we are in the court case scene where Jennifer Walters dealing with Donny Blaze, who's she's helping Wong to win this case. And so she tells all the evidence to the judge, but the judge asks, is there any more like great evidence to you to show? And Jennifer Waters asks Wong to show up the girl, and so she can help us. So Wong opens the portal, and the girl called Madison comes into the court and explains all the stuff, the whatever the Donny Blaze does, and how he just like make her to this portal, and how he made her to come to the Wong's house and all the stuff. So the judge said, okay, so we will be hearing this case next week. So that's the court case. He ended with that. So now Jennifer Walters is just like all being alone in the house, and she didn't find any match in Tinder. So her friend just gave idea to just like put a profile picture on you being the Hulk. So she takes her photo as She-Hulk, and so she keeps it in her the profile, and so many matches, so many, literally so many, like 500 matches came to her, and she goes with all of the dates, and she didn't find any like the great person to be her boyfriend, but she found one. They were both in Jennifer Walters' house. So now Donny Blaze has 1 week left before his judgment, so he doesn't know what the result is. But he still does his own magic show, and so now this time he has a lot of audiences, because his magic tricks were improved with the the ancient tricks and all this stuff. And so he calls up a lady, and so he gives an egg to her, and he just revealing all the magic tricks and stuff. And so later on, the woman, the audience woman, she sees her hand, and the egg broke, and just like creature came in, and she was like, oh, it's so cute. But later it grew into a big one, and it's so dangerous. So he just like, even the Donny Blaze got panicked, so he just opened a portal, and he just sent the demon into the portal. And he said to the audience, there's no harm, so don't get scared. But that's where the main thing happened. So in that portal, a lot of demons started to come from that portal, and it became a big chaos in that in the room, the magic room. So again, Donny Blaze opened the portal, and he just asked Wong to help. So he just goes to his house with a portal, and so Wong goes there to help Donny Blaze, and with one condition: you have to just tell to the judge that I'm guilty, and you have to take all this nonsense not to do. And so before he helps her, he helps him, he just asks Donny Blaze to call his lawyer. So Jennifer Walters was having a good time with this new date, but a big thing, chaos happened. So in that, while he was having a good time, she was having a good time with the date, a portal opened, and Wong asked help to Jennifer Walters. Please get into it and help me. So there's a lot of cases going on. So Jennifer Walters asked her date to be back in a minute, and she goes there and helps Wong defeating all the creatures, and sending all the demons to their in a portal where Wong opened. Jennifer Walters asked the Donny Blaze, okay, so she threatens Donny Blaze with a demon, just one more demon left before sending that demon to home. So you have to agree to the case that you're guilty and you're not gonna do this anymore. And finally Donny Blaze agrees, okay, I won't do this, so please send it, and I will not do any tricks anymore. And now Jennifer Walters goes back to her home, and had a very great time with the date. And so got from that, in the morning, a friend texted her that please turn on the channel and see the news. And in that news, she gets a shock, because that the villain Titania got has proven innocent with her lawyers. So she's not going to any jail no more. So she has been freed. And so the date who has been waiting has left the home, and another calling bell just rings to her house, and it's a courier. So it's a courier, and the courier gives a letter, kind of like letter. That's the law of the paper, and in that it's written Mary McFarren. So that's the name of the villain Titania. So they finally revealed her name in this series, and that's where the show got ended. So now let's get into the breakdown. So the first post-credit scene is a very funny one. So at around 18 minutes, 30 seconds, you could see Jennifer Walters' wallpaper as Captain America's ass. So she has Captain America's ass as a phone wallpaper. So you know, like in the first episode of She-Hulk, she mentioned about how she being obsessed with Captain America's ass in the first episode, in the post credit of the first episode. So that's a this is a very great detail about her being very obsessed with Captain America's ass. So this is the first post credit. So the second post credit is the ending, the credits of the She-Hulk. So at the end of every episode, they shows the credits, and in the credits, they shows the illustration of the She-Hulk incidents which happened, which we don't know. So in that, you could see at around 29 minutes 37 seconds. Wong is has finally put Johnny Blaze in the mirror dimension. So I think you could see the photo. Wong is just like he literally put Johnny Blaze in the mirror dimension. So he's Johnny Blaze is trapped in the mirror dimension. So that's a big detail, and so that's a really big detail. So this is all the breakdown I found in this episode. So yeah, let's see in the next upcoming episode where we can find so many hidden details and breakdown as well. So today episode was just like okay, not that good. So my rating for this episode would be 6.5 out of 10. So it was a little bit okay, but not like very awesome. So let's just wait for the next episode. Before I end this video, I have to tell you guys, I saw the No Way Home extended, the more fun stuff version, and even I thought of reviewing that. I mean, like do a review video about that, but I had no time, and I was really, kind of like not in a good way in my channel, because my channel just like only doesn't get more subscribers. It just like my subscribers get stuck with the 810, but I don't have enough subscribers, and I was so sad and depressed about it. But still, I just try to make good videos, I try to make good content, and but still I'm trying to do whatever the things I can do. I will do this for you guys. So please just give me a chance, and please subscribe to my channel. You will definitely like it more in the futures. So yeah guys, so hope you enjoyed this video. Put a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See ya. Thwip.